Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel where we explore the fascinating world of health and wellness. Today we're diving into a hot topic that has been on everyone's mind for quite some time now. Is coffee good for your heart health? This is a question that has sparked countless debates and discussions. It's a question that's been brewing for years, with passionate coffee lovers on one side and cautious health enthusiasts on the other. Some people swear by their daily cup of joe, while others are wary of its potential effects. We all know that feeling. That warm rush of energy and focus that comes with that first sip of coffee in the morning. It's almost like a ritual for many of us, a moment of peace before the day begins. But is that jolt of Java actually doing our tickers a favor? Or could it be causing more harm than good? The caffeine in coffee can certainly get our hearts racing, but what does that mean for our overall heart health? Well, the answer, as with many things in life, is a bit more complicated than a simple yes or no. There are many factors to consider, including how much coffee you drink, your overall diet, and your personal health history. The good news is, we're not just here to speculate. We're diving deep into the research to bring you the most accurate information possible. We're going full-on nerd today and looking at the science, the hard data, with not one, not two, but three fascinating studies on coffee and its impact on your heart. These studies have been conducted by some of the leading experts in the field, and they offer some surprising insights. So grab your favorite mug, maybe even brew yourself a fresh cup, and let's dive in. Whether you're a coffee aficionado or just curious about its effects, this video is for you. Let's explore the world of coffee and heart health together. Our first study takes us across the pond to the UK, where researchers followed over 500,000 people. Yes, you heard that right, 500,000 for over a decade. That's a lot of tea and crumpets, but more importantly, a lot of coffee. The study, published in a very prestigious medical journal by the way, found that those who drank 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day had a lower risk of developing heart disease compared to those who abstained. Now before you coffee addicts start celebrating, remember the key word here is moderate. We're talking a couple of cups a day, not a whole pot. The researchers believe that the antioxidants found in coffee, those magical little compounds that fight off harmful free radicals in our bodies, might be the secret ingredient protecting our hearts. It's like coffee is giving your heart a little hug, saying, "Don't worry, I got you." But hold on, before you go chugging down espressos, let's see what the next study has to say. The UK study isn't the only one to highlight the benefits of moderate coffee consumption. Other research from around the world has echoed these findings, suggesting that coffee might just be a global heart health hero. From the coffee plantations of South America to the bustling cafes of Europe, coffee is a beloved beverage with potential health perks. Scientists have been delving into the components of coffee, trying to understand what makes it so special. It's not just the caffeine that gives you that morning jolt. It's also the antioxidants and other beneficial compounds. These elements work together to provide a range of health benefits, including potentially lowering the risk of heart disease. So, the next time you sip on your morning brew, remember that you're not just waking up your senses, but possibly giving your heart a little boost too. Coffee is more than just a drink. It's a cultural experience that brings people together, and now, it seems, it might also be a part of a heart-healthy lifestyle. So here's to moderate coffee consumption and a happy, healthy heart. Cheers. But remember, moderation is key. Too much of a good thing can have the opposite effect. Stick to 1 to 2 cups a day, and your heart will thank you. Now let's see what the next study has to say. This time we're heading to Brazil, a country that knows a thing or two about coffee. Brazil is not only the largest producer of coffee in the world, but it also has a rich history and culture deeply intertwined with this beloved beverage. This study, published in a well-respected cardiology journal, focused on how coffee affects the heart's pumping ability. The researchers were particularly interested in understanding the physiological changes that occur in the heart with regular coffee consumption. They rounded up a group of volunteers, some coffee drinkers, some not, and used some pretty high-tech imaging to see how their hearts were doing. The volunteers underwent a series of tests, including echocardiograms and MRI scans, to get a detailed look at their heart function. And guess what? The coffee drinkers, especially those who enjoyed 2 to 3 cups a day, showed improved heart function compared to their non-coffee drinking counterparts. This improvement was measured in terms of the heart's ability to pump blood efficiently, which is crucial for overall cardiovascular health. Their hearts were pumping more efficiently, like well-oiled machines. The The study found that the coffee drinkers had better cardiac output and stroke volume, which means their hearts were able to pump more blood with each beat. The researchers believe that caffeine, that magical stimulant we all know and love, might be playing a role here. Caffeine is known to have various effects on the body, including increasing alertness and improving mood, but its impact on heart function is particularly fascinating. It seems that in moderation, caffeine can give your heart a little pep in its step, helping it pump blood more effectively throughout your body. This could be due to caffeine's ability to enhance the contractility of the heart muscle, making it work more efficiently. But before you go thinking coffee is a magic elixir, let's move on to our final study. While the results are promising, it's important to remember that moderation is key. Too much caffeine can have adverse effects, so it's always best to enjoy your coffee in reasonable amounts. Our final study brings us back home, where researchers decided to investigate the darker side of coffee, the potential risks of drinking too much. They found that consuming more than 6 cups of coffee a day was linked to an increased risk of heart problems. Now, before you panic, remember this study focused on extreme coffee consumption. We're talking about people who practically have coffee running through their veins. The researchers believed that the high caffeine intake might be to blame, putting extra stress on the heart and potentially leading to problems down the line. It's like anything else in life, moderation is key. Just because a little bit is good for you doesn't mean a lot is better. So, enjoy your coffee, but listen to your body and don't overdo it. So, there you have it. 3 studies, 3 pieces of the puzzle. What have we learned? Well, it seems that moderate coffee consumption, that sweet spot of 1 to 3 cups a day, might actually be good for your heart. It's like that friend who always has your back, providing support and a listening ear. But just like any good friend, coffee is best enjoyed in moderation. Too much of a good thing can quickly turn into a bad thing, so listen to your body and don't overdo it. As always, it's best to talk to your doctor before making any major changes to your diet, especially if you have any underlying health conditions. Now go forth and enjoy your coffee responsibly. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell for more videos.